What's going on, guys? By now, clicking on the video, you should already know what the topic is going to be about, the Honda Build Challenge. So there have been 2 videos released already of my knowledge of 2 other YouTubers, or 3 videos actually, regarding this topic of a Honda Build Challenge. First, Young Static was on the phone with, or over FaceTime with Ron and Jeremy from AutoSauce, and they were kind of just touching the topic of doing a possible YouTube challenge, which I think is a great idea, and I'm all for it because it would be fun, competitive, and it'd be awesome content for you guys, in all honesty. Then Hunter Toon released a video that he was also on board because we have a little group chat going to see how we can do the best like competition and how exactly we want to do everything. So he released it on kind of like a version 1 of the like rules, I guess you could say, or guidelines. Nothing was set in stone, and I think we're actually gonna go with a different direction right now. We all collectively voted that we want to do a very simple build. You can do any non-VTEC Honda engine that you have or that you get, whatever, as long as it's a Honda non-VTEC. And that doesn't mean, oh, I have a GSR head that I got VTEC killer cams. No, we mean like a B20 or like one of those F-Series, the ones that come no VTEC, the dual overhead cam or the single cam. And then you can do all the modifications you want to it. But the second rule being this, the one of 2 rules is non-VTEC. The second rule is the most CC injector you can run is a 450. So obviously we're not going to be running 1000 CC injectors, which is a bunch of fuel and making a bunch of power on our non-VTEC motors. No matter what we do, 450 CCs, you can't really make much more power than the guy next to you can make, because obviously you're going to run out of fuel. For example, on my B20 motor that I was building, I wanted to go with 1000 cc injectors and make some pretty good numbers. If I'm gonna go ahead and use that motor for my challenge, 450 cc's is gonna make a lot less power, but it'll make similar power to the guy next to me with the same amount of fuel. So I'm not gonna be focusing on, or taking focus away from the Integra. We are going to Honda Day in about 2 or 3 weeks. Today's the 29th or 30th, I wanna say. And Honda Day is on the 15th and 16th of September. But we will start looking into options for the YouTube challenge build. I think it's going to be a great idea because you had the kind of build off between Young Static and DIY Mike, which I think it was a cool idea, and it kind of bridges towards a positive, competitive, fun idea that we're having now. And I think it would really be cool for you guys to see how different YouTube channels can kind of throw a motor together for 450 cc injector setup and either do nitrous or turbo or all motor if you want, you know, and kind of work with what you have, because not everybody's going to want to do the big injector or the VTEC motor, and we just want to do something simple, you know, we just want to have fun with it. With the first video that was released, or the first challenge that was originally thought of, it was like a $2,000 budget, which would be something that you could do at home. And I think that with this that they were talking about doing now, a 450 cc injector build, I think you can still do it at home. Obviously, we're all YouTubers. We push our content regardless of if we have a $20,000 build or a $1,000 build. You're gonna see the process of building the car wherever you are. The good thing about this is that you guys are going to be able to see all the different YouTubers collectively have a build off, and you'll be able to follow each and every one of us within that build off and see how we put our own taste and build styles into something that's going towards the same purpose. The original idea was to do a drag race event to see who has the fastest motor on whatever build series or challenge we do. Which I think we're still gonna do a drag race setup, because I love drag racing. More than half of the other guys that are included in the, or already in the Honda Build Challenge love drag racing. But we also like autocross. We also like circle track, like all that other stuff. We like driving on the highway. We love going out for cruises. So drag racing is probably the simplest thing that we've thought of that would be a great way to compare our builds side by side. And if we want to do some other events in the future, we want to go out autocrossing with all of our builds, that's awesome. We don't have any of that set in stone yet. So like I said, we're just trying to keep this open-minded and just letting you guys know that we do have a build challenge in mind. I don't know what else to say, really. I might start building it as soon as I come back from Honda Day. I might find a shell before Honda Day. As you guys know, the nitrous build that I was putting together, I still don't have a transmission for it. I still don't have a shell or anything, but we want to have a couple months to give everybody the time to do that. I don't even have a computer that I want to do this, but I think it'll be really fun between Autosauce, Young Static, Hunter Tune, Wyatt with Sketchy DA, Shane with Froman Productions, Yost with Yostbuilt. We can all collectively come together and make something out of what we can come up with, I guess you could say. Obviously, we're going to be open invite to any other YouTuber that has their platform that they can share their content out with to come and do the challenge as well. I think it would be really cool to see a whole bunch of YouTube Honda channels come together for this, regardless of any situation. I think it would be awesome for us all to come together collectively, and that's what really piqued my interest when they told me about the challenge and what they wanted to do. But we'll definitely keep you guys up to date. We're gonna try to do more release videos on specifics of the challenge, but since everybody was talking about it and there was already a couple videos released on it, I kind of wanted to give an updated view of what exactly is going on. But yeah, I want to hear what you guys have to say about this build challenge. If you think we should tweak it, modify it, add any rules, take away any rules, or basically let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like I said, nothing is set in stone, but we do have in mind just to have the 400cc max and a Honda non-VTEC engine. It's simple, it's not a lot of politics, it's not a weird discussion of how a budget is going to be managed or anything. It's simple and to the point. I really think it's a good idea that they came up with, and I honestly am looking forward to it. But like I said, make sure to let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you enjoy the idea, drop a like for me down below, and if you aren't already subscribed but you want to see this challenge or the Slowintegra, make sure to hit that subscribe and notification bell. And like always, guys, thanks for watching and hope you enjoy a wonderful afternoon.